Hello, dear empath, how listens to person. So I just felt called to sharing a few things. Uh, First of all, what I have learned throughout my life as an empath, as a highly sensitive person. I have been going through this learning period of the last years that I discovered that I'm an empath and a highly sensitive person. And I have been embodying that as a grown woman, as a smart, strong, grown woman that I am, as an earth angel starseed, as I have been on my spiritual path. So I've been really discovering and learning and, getting to know myself a lot better. Because it is so important to get to know yourself so that you can free yourself from all the brainwash, all the fuckery in the world, all the unnecessary bullshit in the world. Everything that does not belong to you, like emotional abuse experiences, those don't really belong to you. They just came across you because if you are God's chosen one, you're an earth angel starseed, you are an empath, highly sensitive person. So you easily attract these people because you are a strong light in the world, and they see that and they sense that and they feel that, and they just want what is yours. They want your peace. They want everything, that you are, your identity and your life and all of that. So they can be envious of you and your strength, and they see you as a threat. They see you as competition, which is of course not okay on any levels. It's not natural. It's sick. It's the twisted mind of a psychopath, a narcissistic person who only has that demonic energy within them, and they are only out there to get you, to hurt you in some ways. And you have been through this, and that is why you're here following me in my work, and that is why you are my client, because you want to understand everything and you want clarity, and you want to be empowered and you want to be strong and you want to be yourself. So then you are definitely in the right place as you're following me and watching my videos and maybe considering becoming my client. Maybe we have already worked together, but anyway, your situation is yours and I'm just here to guide you. But anyway, I just felt called to sharing a few details and thoughts about what I really have strongly embodied and learned within the last few years, because it's been such a breakthrough time in my life. Well, really, it was always since 2010 when I began to recover after my deep depression and to heal my self-sabotage. I was drinking a lot, partying, engaging in those low vibe things that were not healthy for me, and I didn't even eat in a healthy way. I didn't exercise, and I was just basically just pleasing people, giving and giving and giving to others and completely abandoning myself, as as we usually do. But I also agree, and I learned this the hard way, as usually I did with pretty much everything. Been realizing that I already knew some things, and then some things were like new to me. But anyway, the realizations that you are an empath or a highly sensitive person when you never knew yourself, that is such a big eye-opening situation. When you really start to discover yourself and your place in this world, and who you are and what you're here to do and all of that, it's how it's supposed to be. Of course, you're not a people pleaser. You're not born to be anybody's slave or doormat. Like I always say, you're here to actually just be happy and live life according to your values. So as you are discovering yourself, it is so important, to pay attention to everything that matters to you, what your values are, and know what matters to you. What are the most important things to you in life? What do you want? What do you desire? What do you think that you deserve, and all of that? You need to be clear on all of these things so that you can be building your life, And you are healing codependency in the process. You are healing from all the brainwash. Like I said, you're healing from all that negative energy, and you are discovering your inner light, your inner peace, all the joy and love and health and everything that has always been within you. So even though you feel like you're standing alone and nobody understands you, I hope that you can remember also that we are always being guided and supported by the universe and by the spiritual realm, and we're powerful spiritual beings. And it's a fact. It's not woo-woo stuff, And we are the creators of our own lives, even though some things are out of our control, but that is the natural way of things, We cannot be in control of every single thing in the world. But all we can do is our best, and that is what matters. That you can feel that you are enough, you can know that you are enough, and you don't need to be pleasing others, you don't need to be abandoning yourself anymore, okay? And, you can be peacefully yourself. So life is now in the present moment. So what I really learned is that, it's important to be present with yourself daily and, maybe do some journaling. I love journaling so much. So I always recommend journaling as well, so that, you can let your thoughts out, especially if you don't have anyone to talk to right now. It's important to have that outlet so that you can get those thoughts and feelings and emotions out. You can get them processed, because that is important in your healing process, especially if you've been through narcissistic abuse. So you have to be there for yourself, especially if you've been abandoned as a child, like I was. So you have to be supporting and parenting yourself. You have to be, your own best friend. Because if you have already realized and learned this, that I also learned the hard way, that it's so easy to be, just giving out of yourself to others, to people who you care about, because you care about people so easily. At least I have gone through this, that I always cared deeply for my friends. I cared deeply for my boyfriends. I cared deeply about my loved ones, and I looked up to them usually, and I really honored them in my life, and I did everything that I could to help and support them. But it was so hurtful when they could not help and support me back. And then it has been a long, painful journey for me to discover my own power, and where I stand in this world and what I want out of life. This is also powerful, that as a sensitive empath, highly sensitive person, Earth Angel Starseed hybrid, if you are also one of the 16 personalities like I am, an ENFJ, a light worker, and all of that. So it's important to be, discovering your own place in this world, to be building your life, because you're not supposed to be just stuck and depressed like I was. You're not supposed to be just thinking about what others need and want, because who takes care of you if you don't take care of yourself? So it always has to start with you, that you pay attention to what you need, what you want, instead of, blaming others or, engaging in codependency in some ways. Because also this is what I learned, that yes, you are a giver, you are a healer. As an empath, I just be Earth Angel Starseed. You really are a light. You are like this torch of light for other people. That is what I learned the hard way, because I did not realize it. I did not, know at all. You know, I didn't know anything basically. Well, all that I knew was my dreams within, what I felt called to. But I always felt called to bringing healing and joy and support and kindness and empathy and compassion into the world, which I always did naturally, like helping animals or children, for example, or, you know, supporting my friends. So it's important to know yourself, you know. But what happens when you are amidst a turmoil, when you have been emotionally abused or bullied or attacked in some ways, and there's nobody there for you? So that is also what I learned the hard way, that, you know, there has to be support in some ways. You have to have tools to protect yourself, to know what to do if these things happen, because otherwise, what do? You could die out of a heart attack, you know, because you're sensitive. So you have to have your boundaries and limits in place, and to have those tools to protect yourself and your energy daily, you know, to take care of yourself daily. If you don't have those things in place, then you will be destroyed. So I also learned this, that it's important to have a small circle of people. Of course, it can be a large circle, but depending on the situations, depending on you know, many factors. But usually, like for me, I'm very introverted. I can be very social with the right people, but if you also are an introvert, I believe that usually people like us, we are pretty introverted, and, you know, we need a lot of alone time, like I've been saying. So with our life stories and all of that, it's not easy to find the right company, is what I say from experience. But it's important to keep, you know, the right company in your life. So I've just been, you know, fed up and angry about, you know, all the abuse that I have endured and what I have seen in the world. When I see that people are hurt in some ways, it always touches me, and I'm sure that you resonate with this because if you are a like-minded person with me, so it is what it is. And, you know, we cannot be saving everybody, and we should not, and we are not for everyone. But you have to be supporting yourself. That is what you need to do. You have to be supporting yourself and accepting yourself, and knowing that being a kind, sensitive, empathic HSP is only a gift. It is not anything to be ashamed of. No, that is not what it is. So even if you feel like you're standing alone with your realizations, your life story, everything, see it as a gift, see it as a blessing, feel it, sense it, embody it as a blessing, as a gift, as a present for you, given by God, given by the universe. You know, you have angels, you have your spirit guides, you have everybody there who you cannot necessarily see, the invisible supporters, your ancestors, ascended masters. We have all of these supporting us, loving us, only wanting us well. So we are really never alone, even if we are physically alone. But of course, it's also normal to crave for healthy and normal relationships and people to talk to, you know. And to add, of course, you can come to me if you feel that you want to have my support and guidance. I gladly give that to my soul clients. And I love the work that I do. You know, when I can really see and feel and sense, I notice that I'm really helping my clients' life. And that is what I'm here for. So don't be shy. Just don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. Book my call for free, or send me an email if you have questions. or check out my other services like my online courses and worksheets, and those. They're all available on my Linktree link, and my link is on YouTube below the videos, and on Instagram you can see it right there on my bio.